watching Live Now. I'm Austin Westfall. Let's head to southern Arizona. A live look at Nancy Guthrie's home, about 4:40 Mountain Time in the Grand Canyon State. Hundreds of law enforcement agents, they're on the case to find Nancy Guthrie since someone kidnapped the 84-year-old from her home 20 days ago. Fox's Asher Red is in Tucson, Arizona. And Asher, we are still waiting to learn more about that DNA that investigators found inside Guthrie's home. What are you hearing?
Well, Austin, that DNA is now being tested in a lab to see whose exactly it is. Meanwhile, the sheriff still hasn't given us a suspect or even a vehicle to be on the lookout for. All we know is that authorities are still looking for the suspect who was caught on Nancy's doorbell camera the night that she went missing. Investigators say the only positive ID they have from this video is the 25-liter Ozark Trail backpack the suspect is wearing. Now, we're about an hour and a half north of the border, and the FBI says they've been in contact with Mexican authorities about Guthrie's disappearance, even though they haven't mentioned getting any official leads connecting to Mexico.
Which makes sense. I mean, we're an hour away from the border here. To not take the geography of the whole situation into consideration, I think would be a huge mistake. You got to imagine if they're trying to evade capture and they're trying to get out from the watchful eye of the local law enforcement and perhaps even the FBI, going across the border is probably their best bet.
The FBI has gotten more than 20,000 tips so far, and the Pima County 911 call center is also getting thousands of tips. Dispatchers have received 10,000 more 911 calls so far this month than they did this time last February, and the dispatch manager says many of these calls are just people who have opinions about the investigation, not actual tips.
When somebody feels that they have a tip, a lead, some sort of information, what we're asking is that you just take a moment before you call and ask yourself, is this tip viable? Is this tip credible? We want to make sure that we're passing on accurate and factual information to our investigators.
And the sheriff says he's not planning to release any updates on this investigation unless there is a big break in this case over the weekend. Meanwhile, the reward for Nancy's recovery or the arrest and conviction of her kidnapper is now up to over $200,000. Austin?
All right. Asher Red in southern Arizona for us tonight. We appreciate you, Asher. By the way, Fox News with this. Let's pull this up. They say, an eye in the sky, aerial search over a landfill in the search for Nancy Guthrie. I believe we do have video of this in as well. Just going to make sure that we've got this in-house. It looks like we do, in fact, have it. So Fox saying that they are searching landfills in the area. The tip line on your screen is how you can submit information if you happen to have anything. They are looking for any and all leads. That includes video evidence from the general proximity, Guthrie's neighborhood. 1-800-CALL-FBI is the tip line, and I wanted to make sure I brought you a little bit of footage of them as they were processing that area. Michael Ruiz is with Fox News Digital. He says a private helicopter flew what appears to be a comprehensive grid pattern above the Los Reales landfill today. It's about 18 miles from Guthrie's home. While the flight path looks very much like a search pattern, the Pima County Sheriff's Department says that it has not been advised of a private helicopter assisting with this case. Again, a live look at the family home. It's time for us here at Live Now to take a quick break. We'll be right back in a moment.